My name is Linda Buckley. I'm a teacher at middle school in Beaumont. I'm going to be telling you about a student who's going into 7th grade this school year. She was with us last school year. She struggled controlling behaviors during times of high stress and anxiety. Some of the behaviors she exhibited are screaming, yelling, hitting, crying, lashing out, banging her head, and biting herself. These behaviors occurred when she felt overwhelmed with academic demands, and also during transition times between and within school or classroom activities and environments. I've developed a couple of tools for her to use. One of the things that I'm going to talk about is a strategy called Home Base. It's where we provide an area for students, cool down area for them to go to at their request. It's not a punishment when they feel stress overcoming and overwhelming them. And so it's a cool down place where they can decrease their stress and anxiety just for a few minutes. That way they can go on and move back into the regular environment and be successful. Another thing I'm going to talk about is priming. And that strategy is basically giving kids a heads up of what to expect, what's coming next. So what I've used is a priming through print with some visual cues for Sissy. Hopefully that will help her be more successful at school. The reason I had you come and sit back here is because I wanted to show you what we're going to do this year. We're going to try this with you. And math got too hard for you and you felt a little overwhelmed. Okay. And then transitioning, and sometimes when there was a substitute teacher, that would really upset you. So what I want to do is I want to give you a couple of tools that you can use so that when you feel that anxiety and that stress coming on you, you can have an outlet, something to go to, something to use to help you with that. Okay? Does that sound like a good idea? Alrighty. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do, this is called home base. This is going to be your home base. You know when you played baseball and you slid into home and nobody could touch you? That was your safe zone? Okay, that's what this is going to be for you. Here, when the first bell rings, when you're outside, you're going to come in here and you'll come to this spot right here. And I'm going to go over with you what to expect for today. So if there's any substitute teachers, I'm going to let you know ahead of time. Okay? This year, if you feel really stressed and pressured in math or any other subject, you can use this little card here that I made for you with a little baseball diamond on it, and it says need home base. That means you can show this to the teachers and let them know that you feel the need to come over here, come in here, and you can set the timer. This is your 5 minutes. You'll get 5 minutes here. You can reach in here, take the timer out, push the start button. You've used this timer before, so you know what to expect with it. So you're just going to hit the start button, and then you can use your Winnie the Pooh book, because we know you like Winnie the Pooh, right? Okay, so you can read your Winnie the Pooh book for 5 minutes and just kind of relax for a few minutes, all right? When the timer goes off, though, I will expect you to put the timer back in here, put the book back in here, pick up your stuff, and then head on to your next class. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. When you first come in the morning, I'm going to have this for you. And at the end of the day, you'll need to bring this back to me, right? So this notebook here, it has for you when school starts, when school ends. So anytime you say, what time is it going to end? What time do I get out? You can look at these clocks and then look up at the clock in the classroom and then see, does that match that? And then you'll know how much time you have. Now this is in the front of the book so that I can change this each day. On Wednesdays, we have early release days, so this schedule is going to look a little different. So we have papers to put in here for Wednesdays on early release days or minimum days. Okay, that'll change. But when you come in the morning, you'll come and sit down here. I'll give you this, and we'll go over this very quickly. Okay, this is your work in progress. So from all of your classes, you will put work in here that you need to do. And then when you come to see me at the end of the day, we will pull this out, and we'll figure out what you need to take home and what you need to do. And then when you come in the morning, we can put it here, because this is then will be completed. Then when you go to your classes, you'll turn these into your teachers. Okay, sweetie? All right. So the first thing is, period 1 is your study skills class. So you'll start that at 8 o'clock. You'll come in here, because this is where we're going to have it, and then we'll do these things here. Go over what you're going to do for the day, talk about your home base, and you can take 5 minutes and look at this if you want to start the day, okay? This tells you the rules of this classroom and then class procedures. Every class that you go into, there's certain things that you need to do. So for study skills, when you come in here for the first quarter, you're going to enter the class quietly, pick up your blue notebook that's over there on the cabinet, and then you're going to take out your pencil and paper. You're going to place your backpack on the back of your chair, okay? And then if you need help, you're going to raise your hand, and then you're going to wait for the teacher to call on your name, okay? If you get tired of waiting, just put your hand down and raise your hand again, okay? The teacher will signal you by putting up one finger to let you know that she sees your hand up and that she's going to get to you as soon as she can, okay? And then you'll quietly complete the work in your folder. All right, that's for study skills.